Hello everyone, and welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. This report is for Saturday, May 2nd, 2020. My name is Lysander Xanthus, and I am a clairvoyant, psychic, and energy healer. During this report, I'm going to be sharing with you the astrology, numerology, and card guidance for the following day, May 2nd. I am also going to be guiding you through a few basic spiritual practices. And today's report, the Saturday report, the focus is the planets for the week ahead. So every day during the astrology segment, I share the daily aspects, which is the various degrees of the planets to each other and the unique energies they create as they dance. So today's the day when I actually relate where all the planets are themselves and where they will be in the week ahead. All right, so let's begin. I'm also a quick hello to Jordan, Henrique, Stephanie, and everyone else. And happy Beltane May Day, happy May and spring. I'm going to play this to bring our mind to a place of peace and gently shed away any energies not serving us. All right, and next I would like to guide us through a grounding exercise. All right, Henrique, well, this will be here for everyone during their morning time. Your ears popped. Jordan shared his ears popped. Hopefully that's a good thing. All right, so we are now going to do a grounding exercise together. This is a simple way to practice self-healing and another opportunity to shed all energies that are not serving our highest good that we don't really need to be carrying forward with us or around. And it's an opportunity to come into ourselves and to be in our own energy, not in other people's energy. So all you need to do is follow along, whether you visualize or just hold the intention. Imagine yourself inside of a large bubble. This is your aura. Imagine gently attached to the bottom of this bubble is a pipe that leads deep into the earth. Now, we are going to be releasing energy, and you'll see this as a color kind of filling your bubble that drains down the bubble, down into the pipe, and down into the earth. Your energy is intelligent and will respond to your intentions if you don't necessarily see it in your imagination. Hold the intention of releasing into the earth and trust that your energy follows. Breathe as you intend or see this. We release all energy that is not serving our highest good. We release all energy that does not belong to us, all foreign energy, we release all that we are now ready to let go of. We release all these things from every layer of our aura, from every chakra, from every part of our being and body. We release. Take a moment. We will now take a moment for you to focus on anything specifically you'd like to release, and just see that as a color draining out of your bubble and down into the earth. As you see the last of this energy exit the bottom of your bubble, see the drain at the bottom disappear, and know that your aura is sealed and complete. The pipe just falls away from you and dissipates into the earth, and you have grounded. So, after releasing energy, it is a good practice to replenish one's energy. And we're going to be doing that right now through a mini crystal healing. And today's crystal is rose quartz. Rose quartz has all of the qualities of quartz, such as magnifying, transmuting, healing, and clearing. And with its rose color, there's a focus on the heart space, on love, emotional nurturing, and healing. I'm going to be channeling the energy of this crystal to you. So if you would like to participate, just allow yourself to receive this energy. And I will begin. So this is today's piece. Just a moment more. All right. I'm going to draw our mini crystal healing to a close. I hope you've enjoyed the energy of rose quartz today. While we are in this energetic space, we're going to move into our affirmation or alignment thought of the day. So we're going to say this together 3 times. Most of all, it is sort of an interesting change in perspective to contemplate throughout the day ahead. The universe has my back. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. The universe has my back. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. The universe has my back. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. if you like, I encourage you, as always, to take this affirmation with you in your day ahead. And that concludes our thought. I find that if we can shift our perspective and kind of focus on ourselves in that way, that the way we look at things can change. Hello, Scott. Welcome. All right. Let's take a look at the notes here. So, next is our card of the day. Let's take a look. So, the card for May 2nd is forgiveness. This card comes to you from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards, and it is meant to be guidance for the following day. I'm going to go ahead and read from the booklet. I feel it's very well phrased and it allows everyone to resonate with the parts of a message meant for them. You may resonate with all of it or just parts of it, and both are perfect. So, forgiveness. Drawing this marker says that you must now search your heart for any unresolved resentment, anger, or disagreements between you and another. If you're still hurt or angry about another's behavior, or if there are circumstances in your life that you resent, this is a time when it's crucial to release the negative energy surrounding those situations. Resisting this will only impede your growth and draw more unwanted experiences to you. Resentment and anger are emotions that actually bind you and hook you to the events that cause your suffering, keeping them alive inside you, draining you of your life force and inner light. Nothing good comes from hate, anger, or resentment. Peace can only come through forgiveness when you release all that binds you to negativity. Perhaps you need to forgive yourself for placing unrealistic expectations on your situation, resulting in a self-sabotaging perception tainted by perfectionism. Look at the world and see how the lack of forgiveness feeds the turmoil and suffering around you. Forgiveness is the key to freedom and peace, and it starts with you. This marker requires you to practice forgiveness so that you can be an active part of spreading peace and beauty throughout this troubled world. And that is the card guidance. And I would just like to add that forgiveness is always a gift to yourself, liberating you from continuing to suffer from something that has happened, etc., whatever it's about. Holding on to it just hurts you. Obviously, the way you find your way to this is individual and needs to be in your own time. But that's the card for May 2nd. Thank you for the compliment, Scott. That's very interesting. Says my energy is different today. Well, I'm always working on myself, always learning, growing, always obtaining more knowledge, more power, more ability, etc. The climb upward never ends. So, next I would like to share with you the numerology for May 2nd. May 2nd is a 2-day. And the guidance is connect with those who matter to you, those who make you strong, and to strengthen your roots in those relationships that help you feel stronger, more able to handle the difficulties of life. Or if it's not people, strengthening your roots in whatever it is you derive your strength, your courage, your wisdom, your light from, of course, with yourself too, strengthening your relationship with yourself, and feeding into those connections and not into the connections that make you weaker, that make you feel more fragile, less able to handle life and to move forward. All right, so that's the numerology. And now I would like to move into the astrology for May 2nd. So, of course, the daily focus is the planets for the week ahead. So this segment will be a little longer. For some of you, you may not notice a difference because it is a recent change. Every day I'm only going to be going over the aspects. From now on, the planets themselves will only be once a week. All right, so this will be describing the energy that is present in the day ahead, May 2nd, as well as the week ahead in terms of the planets, the energy that will be influencing us, and that's available for us to use if we choose to use it. And this is all regardless of your sun signs. It's not a horoscope, but it is the astrology.
Please don't.
So let's take a look, starting with the sun. So the sun is in Taurus, and so this is from May 3rd to May 9th, I should say. All the planets I'm describing. The focus with the sun in Taurus is on the foundations of our lives. So anywhere where there are weaknesses or cracks in our foundations, whether it's your relationships, career, health, etc., anywhere else, any problematic situations that have just kind of been pushed off or ignored, the focus will be brought to these things. If your foundations are already strong and good, then the focus will be here, and there will be opportunities to continue building upon the good ground you started with. This is also an opportunity to allow weak or soured foundations to crumble and to start over. So it's a good time to contemplate if you're happy with the direction you're going in with your plans and what you're investing your time and energy into, and it's a good time to make a change. All right, and next is the moon. So it is currently in Virgo and will be until the 4th. And the moon in Virgo, our emotional needs are towards kind of needing things to be the way that we need them to be or like them to be, feeling easily flustered, a desire to give of ourselves to help others. There may be a desire to work and a desire to feel like we are making a difference. Then on the 4th, the moon moves into Libra. So our emotional need will move towards a desire to be in harmony with those around us, to feel like there's cooperation and everyone's pulling their weight and like you're part of a team or part of something greater. A need for fairness in all ways, in your relationships and various situations. The moon describes our inner life and where our needs may be. I kind of relate the moon in this sense, so that way we can be aware of how we're feeling and give what we need to ourselves and the emotional lens we may be seeing and interpreting life through. On the 6th, May 6th, the moon moves into Scorpio. And so our inner self and emotions deepen and become more intense and more passionate. We just may overall feel more intensely about everything. Our dreams may be rife with some of our subconscious desires and what it is we really want for ourselves. And so to be mindful of our own intensity and to overreacting to any perceived slights or real slights, and maybe not responding immediately. For some of us, it may give us the emotional push we need to stand up for ourselves. So it really depends on you. And then on the 8th, the moon's into Sagittarius, and so there's a desire to explore ourselves. We may make some self-realizations or discoveries, or that attention may be more outward, being curious about the world, wanting to contemplate different perspectives, seeing situations or relationships from other points of view than we might normally consider. The other thing I'd like to share is that on the 7th, kind of going back a bit, is the full moon in Scorpio. So it's a good time to manifest deep change for those of you who work with moon energy and deep transformation. Looking forward to that. And moving along, Mercury is in Taurus. And so in the way that we express ourselves and communicate with others, we may be very stubborn or stuck on something, and this can either be stuck in our old ways or digging in our heels and standing our ground about things that really matter to us. So it's really up to us how we kind of interact with that energy. Venus is in Gemini throughout the next week. So there is a desire to connect with others for social and intellectual stimulation, and for our connections to be uplifting. We want it to be geared towards fun, towards joy, and to be lifted up by others. And we in turn lift others up. Right. So Mars is in Aquarius. There's a strong push of initiative and lots of energy going into affirming our individual identity, but also connecting with the community and connecting with others, and a strong desire to share with others. Or what it is we're sharing is up to us. Your knowledge, your feelings, your perspectives, your resources, your time, your art, your fears, your hopes. And to be mindful of what it is you're sharing. Jupiter is in Capricorn. So by embodying more Capricorn characteristics, we, such as self-sufficiency, addressing problematic situations, and staying grounded and practical, we can manifest new opportunities. Uranus is in Taurus. So this energy is here to shake things up and has been for a while. It's encouraging you to get out of your old status quo and to create a new foundation in your life, more like a nest that you can grow from in order to continue moving forward and to create lasting change. Neptune is in Pisces. So we are more consciously connected to our intuitive and subconscious emotional selves. If we choose to do so, we can use this information from deeper within to align our choices with what's really true to us and to our greater good. Pluto is in retrograde in Capricorn. So this is a very intense, transformative energy. It's an energy of deep shedding. It is another opportunity going through the energy of Capricorn to address any issues of independence or dependence, issues of control and power dynamics, of taking responsibility for past actions and for choices we're making right now. And if we can address these things, it'll be big. And also, there's a lot of things being moved out of us and out of our lives that aren't for our highest good. Some of this transformation will happen whether we like it or not, but so it goes. That's Pluto. And then finally, for planets, Saturn is in Aquarius. Della, this is for the third, effectively the second. So this is from now until the 9th, May 9th. So Saturn's in Aquarius. So this concerns our responsibility in what it is we are putting out into the world and what it is we're sharing, as well as maintaining individuality even while connecting to a greater collective or community. And all that kind of boils down to finding your own unique way of being your own unique, odd individual. Saturn really just brings that aspect of responsibility and maturing in the way that we do this. And that is the planets. That's a good spot. And now I will go over the aspects for the day ahead, specifically May 2nd. So the moon is in triune at different points of the day with Uranus, Mercury, and the sun, which are all in Taurus, and the moon is in Virgo. So this concerns the energies of your inner self, your mind, outer forces, and that energy of like a collective revolution, collective consciousness. So altogether, this energy is the idea of being grounded and rooted within yourself and having the desire to set forth, to have things be as you need them to be. And in your expression, in your focus, and in creating change, you do these things by rooting yourself deeply. So let's take a look. The moon one. The moon in Virgo, again, the strong desire to have things be a certain way, your own personal idea of order, the structure that enables you to best function and understand things, as well as your idea of how to serve others and serve the world, combining with those ideas of, let's see, where are things? That being applied to the foundations of your life, organizing all the things underlaying your situation, so beginning to address any chaos or issues, as well as the way that you communicate and express yourself to others, really standing your ground about what it is you need and how you feel things ought to be. And of course, creating this new way for yourself and moving out of this old rut. So those are the aspects for May 2nd, and that concludes the astrology. All right. I would like to take a moment now to say MMR is made possible by viewers like you, and thank you so much. On screen are the names of our members on Patreon. Thank you for your continued support and for helping me create spiritual content. Also, thank you to everyone who shares these videos every day, and of course all of you who watch. Thank you for making this part of your spiritual journey. If you'd like to learn more about MMR, please visit our website at patreon.com/Morning Metaphysical Report. That link is on screen now. It is also in the description of this video. If you join a monthly subscription as a patron, through that site, you gain access to exclusive content such as the monthly Metaphysical Report. I just posted the monthly report for May yesterday, so that is available. And in this next month, I will be posting 2 guided meditations. Usually it's just one. So depending on your membership level, you will get access to various exclusive contents. So please visit that if that interests you. All right. And now another change. The psychic shielding exercise will now only be shared once a week during the Friday report, which has the daily focus of energy refresher, where at the end of the week we do an extended clearing and healing and other energy work to clean us up and set us right for our week ahead. If you'd like to know the weekly schedule for daily focuses, that post is on my page. It is also a post on Patreon, that schedule. The daily focus is also always on screen each day from now on. So finally, at the end, I would like us to set an intention for our day ahead, May 2nd. I encourage you to set an intention for yourself or to accept my intention for you. We do create our reality, and this is just a simple reminder and way to engage that for ourselves. This day ahead brings us a greater awareness of gratitude. In this day ahead, we will look around. We look around even now and see all the things that we're grateful to have around us, all the people we are grateful to be connected to, and grateful for ourselves, for our own fortitude in continuing to grow and be our best each day. If we do not think that it is, it is, and we are always growing and getting better and better and better. Thank you for all of our opportunities and all of our blessings. We are so grateful for all that we have, and we know that we are blessed. In this day ahead, we open ourselves to receiving all of our good, while also knowing that in this moment right now, we have all of our good with us now. Because we are of Source, and all of our good is from Source, and we are all one in this moment now. Thank you, and so it is. Thank you, as always, for joining me. Remember to share this video during morning in your time zone. If you enjoyed MMR today, remember to like, follow, or subscribe to my Facebook page, YouTube channel, or to Patreon so you can continue seeing this every day. I don't think there's anything else I'd like to add. It's been a pleasure connecting with all of you as always. Be so blessed. My name is Lysander Xanthus, and this has been the Morning Metaphysical Report.